no, like I can't look at a child like that. That is trifling. That is gross. I got a whole grown man dick. The hell do I guess a lot of grown men dicks out there. What the hell am I looking at the little boy dick for?
Young niggas are laying on.
How would you know? We shouldn't know that.
We shouldn't
know that shit. What the hell are we knowing for? Why are we in a conversation about literally, how did we find out a little boy was laying on? Why would we need to know that?
I understand, because you gotta look at the history. These young teachers been fucking these young kids forever.
Right, but they been fucked up. Cause listen.
They don't give a fuck.
No one said
jail or nothing about it.
But no one said it's wrong, or no one said it's right though, like at all.
It's literally.
It's what.
Y'all saying
not.
it's wrong. Y'all saying it's wrong that he's 14, she's 18, he's busting it open.
Yes.
Man,
wait till in Kentucky the age was 16. I don't know. I'm sure I haven't looked and seen if it's still. And wait till they of consenting age.
What you gonna tell him, Sheesh?
What you gonna tell your daughter and what you gonna tell your son? Both are 12.
My daughter, I'm beating her back in. I ain't fuck all that.
Wow.
No more.
Why do we have to get our backs beat in? But the son don't. And that's the thing though. But you know what though? People do that a lot. And you know that messes with little girls though. That messes with little girls when you treat your son better than you treat your daughter.
I ain't treating her better. I'm just letting him know.
Why can't he have sex with
I'm breaking it down to him.
Fuck him up either way.
I'm breaking it down.
You fucking him up both ways?
Both ways.
Listen to her, man. If it's what you want me go? Which one you want me to talk to first? A female out of men?
Who you want to talk to first?
Who you want to talk to?
Come over and talk to him. Come over and talk to him.
Come tell him what's that.
Tell him what you gonna say. Talk to him.
The female, I'm whooping your ass. And I don't give a fuck.
It's your daughter. You talking to your daughter, right?
I'm just being 100.
You gonna whoop your daughter?
You know what I'm saying? If you 14 and you fucking a nigga 18, we got a misunderstanding.
That's like, but you got
now.
That's like a freshman fucking with a senior in high school.
Exactly. So
hold on. I said for one. I didn't say 14. I said 13 for one.
13
and 12. I said 13 and 12.
If you trying to bone my daughter, she's 13 and you 18, you dead. That's that.
Now do I think that, okay, let's be realistic. Okay, now we're in high school. So we're gonna come to high school. She's a cute freshman and you're a senior. Technically you all are in the same
You're in
area.
the same little environment.
You're in the same little pod.
You're in the same little cohort.
So now you asked me about my son. And he's 13.
He getting dabbed up.
Man, nigga. Hey, baby, you become a man. Keep slapping that ass with that ass. That's what I'm telling you. You know, I'm just saying. I mean, that's just coming from a male.
I mean, okay. Now here's the thing. Okay, so you're 18. You graduate high school. Now you got this sophomore girlfriend.
Right.
Is it weird? Yeah, but can we really? I mean, it's kind of, in those situations. It's still messed up. It's still kind of hard because they were in like a 4 year. They was in high school together. But technically, she turned 15. No,
so
she turned 15. No, technically, she turned 15 when he turned 18 because it's 15, 16, 17. Technically, she was 15. She was not 14. She was 15. We're gonna bring because when you go 14, he's 17. See, then he turned 18. You turn 15. So we gotta bring the ages to the right age. So in high school, it's 15 and 18.
Let me say it.
14, you still in middle school.
For you, a freshman dating a senior.
I mean, would I do it? No, but can we really say?
I mean, the shit's going on, man.
Right? Can you really say anything when y'all in high school together? It's like y'all in the same little area together.
Because
as a senior girl, I would have never dated a freshman boy. That is just not gonna work out.
I don't know. In high school, it gets really muddied. I think because
it's a complicated area.
It's all kind of the same situation.
It's kind of a muddy in high school. It's a little
senior though, in middle school, kid.
I don't even like. I'm ready.
You went whole different schools on top of that.
I went to prom. I went to my daughter's prom.
Okay.
And I mean,
that's real
just
cute.
to meet a prom date, you know.
Oh.
I was thrown off by act, you know what I'm saying?
You thrown off by being her prom date?
By meeting her prom date?
Oh, meeting her prom date.
What prom was this, junior?
It wasn't even that. I just was visualizing this nigga fucking the shit out of my daughter.
That's terrible. Why'd you do that to yourself?
Like, man, I mean, any man to be like.
So is that what? So okay.
After this prom dance, whatever the fuck they gonna do, your daughter is getting plugged after the prom.
Not necessarily. I didn't get plugged after the prom. I know what you mean, but I guess because you were that boy at one point.
No, hold on. Let me talk. Because it's a new era. It's a new day and age.
Yeah, they was plugging after prom before us.
I mean,
yeah, they were.
So now I'm
sex is an age-old activity.
You meet somebody, you like, well, daddy, this is my prom date. And I look at him, you know, I size him up. Oh, really? You know, I want to shake his hand? No. Because I'm, protective about my daughter.
Right.
But then again, my son brought his prom date over.
He was like,
I'm cool, nigga, what? Nigga, not you.
So why is it like that?
So is it because, let me ask you this. I'm going to ask you, is it because of more of a protection thing? Because your son, is supposed to be protected and your daughter has to be protected?
I think it's more of how I done women. And I don't want a nigga to do my daughter like that.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
I validate
that. I visualize this shit in my mind and be like, damn, I was a rotten piece of puke.
And at the same time, and you know what? And I can't even say, I don't know if my daddy, whatever. We don't say hi, daddy.
That was my argument with T.I. too. I was just like, he's seeing these guys as how he was, and naturally he's overprotective of his daughter, or just protective over his daughter, because he don't want them to do how he did.
And you know what I'm saying? As far as my son,
I had compassion for that.
You can't fault the next man for what you did either, though.
No, you right about that, yeah.
And then you do technically, as a father, you ought to protect your daughter and all that. But at the same time, she's gonna go through those men.
Right.
She's gonna go through the men that were like you when you were younger.
Yeah. You gotta be careful too. You might push her that way too. You might push her that way.
I think about that,
right?
Like, damn, I done such wrong like a motherfucker. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So when you think about shit like that, and then you meet like. My daughter got a little ass and all that, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh shit, hold up.
Stop growing.
Hold on, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just being real.
Right.
So I can't get accustomed to coming in and be like, hey, what's up, man? This is my brother, my son-in-law. I'm not accustomed to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at it, hey, do I know if my daughter them having sex? Don't know. It's life. But I'll be more happier seeing my son come in with smash.
So are you shaping your son then to be like you?
No, I don't never want my kid to be like me, be better than me. But I want him to know that I would never come to him and be like, no, you shouldn't be having sex at this point of age.
But if that's what you was doing and you were encouraging that with your kid, it's kind of like the same cycle.
No, man, I just don't want him to go through the Dwayne Wade shit, baby.
But
let's get down to the point.
Okay, so listen, well, since he brought it up, okay, so listen, okay, since we're gonna just shift gears for a second, we're gonna touch it. I said we're gonna touch it, so we're gonna touch
on it.
We're gonna
touch to the AMIRA Show.
Okay,
collab
I
with
guess,
NeNe and Nite.
Y'all know, for one, I'm gonna be real. Don't listen. I'm biased as fuck. Let's be realistic. I told everybody I'm biased as fuck because in my head I'm married to that man. So it don't, even though I love my real man, I'm
sharing it with Gabrielle.
No, I'm just playing. No, for real. But no, that is my favorite basketball player. But okay, Dwayne Wade is. It's my favorite basketball player. Like,
he done made me dislike him.
But here's the thing. Okay, I guess the thing is well, the first part was. I guess my biggest thing is Zaya wants to identify as Zaya and not Zion. Okay, that simply means that she's changing her pronouns.
Who's she? You mean
Zaya? She said she. I'm gonna say
she.
she. I'm gonna go. Listen, she said she. I'm gonna go say she. She wants to identify as a she.
Yes.
This is what I'm. Just listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you. But she wants to identify as a she. That's it. She wants to go from Zion to Zaya. She wears nails. She wears crop tops, which, y'all 12-year-olds have wore crop tops. I've seen y'all 12-year-olds in crop tops too and nails. So don't front. I've seen y'all girls. I've seen them like that. Okay, so that's literally the only thing that has changed. So I think where it came down is transgender does not mean changing your sex. And it's all about what you identify with. But then here comes Boosie, which we all know sometimes Boosie a little misinformed. Boosie the one who's getting his son's dick sucked. He ain't getting his child's dick sucked by grown women.
Real nigga shit.
Boosie, but I'm just saying, Boosie getting his son, but he worried about what Dwayne Wade doing with his child. Everybody got their own things to handle with their kids. We all got our own issues with our kids. But I guess what the only problem I had with the Boosie videos, it's okay for him to have an opinion, but you put this in the atmosphere that he was getting his dick cut off, and that's what you. No.
Tell the next motherfucker how to raise their kids.
No, you can't. And you can't tell nobody how to raise their kids. I guess the only problem I have with the Boosie video is Boosie's can right for having an opinion, but you put it in the atmosphere and everybody's like, "Oh my God, he's getting his dick cut off."
He's getting his dick cut off.
That's not true. There has never been a conversation.
You think I'm gonna let I'm gonna be real with you. It's just real talk shit.
Go ahead.
If any one of my kids come in at the age of 12 and tell me they want to be gay, it's going to be a misunderstanding. First, we're going to have a talk. What made you go gay? You just don't, motherfucker, you can't even make your own decisions right now.
But did you know that you like girls when you was 12?
Right.
Man,
and here's the thing, Zaya, we don't know what Zaya likes. Zaya might still like girls and just identify as women. We do not know. We do not know what Zaya is going for.
You let him make that decision at 12?
Listen, it's not. And my thing, this is my thing. Our kids are different. Listen, and that is not a permanent decision right now. When that child is 18, that child makes that permanent decision whether or not they have the gender reassignment surgery. If your child told you that they wanted to, my child's 10. She told me, "Mama, I want to do hair and nails." Guess what I did? I went to buy her hair and nail stuff.
That is a
I'm just saying. I did. Okay, listen. When I was a child, my mama wanted this girly little girl. My mama wanted me to wear. I got mad. Don't put me in no more dresses. I don't want to wear no dresses.
So your son, none. You telling me it's right for me?
I'm not saying it's right for you. I'm saying it's right for them.
I know it ain't right for me because it shouldn't be right for Dwayne Wade.
It can't. It's not your child. It's his.
I'm saying, but think about it. Think about it. This kid can't even make his own fucking money. Hold on, think about it.
Okay.
He's not feeding himself.
Okay.
He's living under my motherfucking roof.
Okay.
He's not buying his own clothes. So what motherfucking decisions you gonna make?
Okay, so let me ask you this though. Okay. When I was 12, I got to make some of my own decision whether what I wanted to do, whether I wanted to be on the team, whether I wanted to do this,
wear this or that.
Your mama,
how I want to do my homework.
Parents make decisions for kids.
So y'all saying that it's basically
because it's not a permanent decision. It's not permanent.
You can't
my thing is, like this man said, if my son wants to be a superhero, should I go buy him a mask and a cape? Hell yeah. We superheroes today, son. What's good?
Man, you gonna tell your son, listen to her.
I'd rather my child be happy than my child to be living in their head and be depressed and potentially kill themselves. Kids are killing themselves.
I mean, that leads to mental health issues if you don't support them in their development.
Kids are killing themselves for lessons.
This is where Zaya is right now. This is where it really is no different than when you knew you had a crush on such and such at the age of 12.
You knew you liked her booty.
Instead of her having a crush on another guy.
That man coming the door.
Every parent.
And that's the thing. Like he said, every parent is literally different, and we gotta make. We gotta make our own decisions for our kids. I can't consider
myself as a man at 12. Him coming in.
Who said
hey, he's 12, ain't he?
He calls himself a girl. He didn't say I'm a woman.
That nigga's a nigga.
He said I'm a girl.
That nigga ain't no motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what nigga's name is. Zion, whatever. What's his name?
It was Zion, but it's Zaya.
Man,
her name is Zaya.
That nigga can't just upright change his shit.
My child, honey, I'm gonna support my child, but as far as getting the stuff.
And see, that's the thing.
But that's not happening.
I will let him decide that.
So it's cool.
It's your own money.
Because you cannot get a sex.
But that's not even gonna happen until they're 18.
Literally, they don't give you. They don't give you sex changes, and they don't let you get sex changes until you're 18.
You allow your child to come in at the age of 12 years old, tell you, Mom, my name is Rico, but I want my name to be Rika.
What's it gonna do to me? It's not no skin off my nose.
You already gotta fight the world. Listen, you gotta fight the whole world out there. I'm not about to let you fight me inside my house. Right. So you gotta go to the whole world. Right now, Zaya has to fight everybody else and worry about everybody else's opinion.
Zaya is getting the fuck out. That's what he's ready to do.
You gonna kick him out?
Go ahead, hold on. Streets guy, what's up?
I mean, it ain't to me, it ain't a
Zion or Zion don't even matter.
Zaya.
I ain't gonna love you no different if it's my child. But wrong is wrong. I'm not supporting wrong.
Man, I'm not supporting that.
In the back. If Zion have a gay relationship, yes, y'all can come in the house. I love you no different. But if you talking about coming in the house, Daddy, on 3rd Street having a gay parade and shit, no, I'm not going. I don't support that. It's not my lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. The love ain't gonna be no different ever.
I'm gonna love my son.
But I'm not supporting. No, if you gonna support,
that's respectable.
That's no different than they coming in talking about, Daddy, can you buy me all these guns and shit? But don't tell me the reason you need all the guns.
Right,
and you got a wool popping off. You know what
and
I'm
that's fully respectful because I mean, think about it. I support people to do whatever they want. Well, then would I take my daughter to a pride parade? No, because they do a lot of shit there. They do a lot of shit.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I see naked. I'm not gonna take my child to that. But no, hold on. But Gabby had went to one when she was a child, and that's the reason.
Who's Gabby?
Gabby's his wife. She was exposed to the pride parade. Yeah, she was.
So she's part of the gay tribe too. You know what I'm saying?
She's married to him.
Man,
she supports, but she did. But I wouldn't tell my child. But I'm not gonna yell at them about taking Zaya. They took Zaya to some. And he
when it comes down to it, it's action.
She wanted to go to some.
Actions speak louder than words.
You really want to know my opinion? You don't just wake up in the morning and say, "Fuck it, I want to turn gay."
No, he's.
You don't wake up today.
She been thinking that. She probably finally got the courage.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Okay.
You don't wake up in the morning. You taking a piss. Oh, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna be gay. It's gotta be something that happened to you that mentally changed you to make you say, "Fuck it, I want to change my name. I want to be a girl."
Well, like we asked the girl last week. We had a lesbian on here last week. I said, "How long you like girls?" She said, "I've been knowing since I was little. I've been knowing since I was like 7 years old that I like girls." She said, "Now when I got older, because they told me I had to, she tried to do this. She confirmed that I don't like this shit."
Is she cute?
Yeah. What's that mean though?
Is she gay?
Don't say she's too cute to be gay. Please don't do that.
Listen, full lesbian.
I believe every fucking women NBA player is gay.
Why? Because they play basketball?
Because they not.
Because they tall?
I'm saying mostly of mine.
But most of them are just tomboys.
Right.
No, it's not because they who. You can look at the body language of a female.
But a tomboy is a thing.
That's like a stop.
9 out of 10 times, how many tomboys that turn gay?
Not me.
I'm about to say, you look.
I'm saying.
NeNe, I thought you
Oh no, me myself, me.
Because like he said, a tomboy. See, I'm feminine. But it be days where I want to be out thugging shit.
I'm about to say, but there's extremely femme women who are gay.
I'm the type of.
A tomboy to me is a motherfucker that hang out with nothing but niggas, no females.
I don't necessarily mean a tomboy.
And do boy shit. What is a tomboy?
I play football. I play football and cook in the kitchen.
I play rugby. I do CrossFit, and I box.
I look at it.
I'd rather wear jeans and t-shirt than dresses.
I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm just glad it ain't Rico's kids.
Right, and that's
all I can
that's
say.
I feel that.
I can't, cause
I feel
if
that.
I go live about it, I'm gonna be all the way real. I don't respect Dwayne Wade no more. If you allow this nigga to be gay and change his name, I don't consider you a man. You ain't sit down and talk to this nigga, and you let a 12-year-old.
You don't know that.
You was not there.
You don't know
How
that.
the fuck can you let a 12-year-old make a decision in your house today?
Because
I'm gonna change.
But why are you
let me
mad
tell
at
you
this
this.
decision? Why are you mad at this decision?
It's not
He makes
for one.
many
It's not a
decisions.
permanent decision. Nowhere in the book says that he's having sex.
His
Nowhere.
toenails was painted.
Who? Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
Okay.
He probably-
Men get their toenails painted all the time.
Men get pedicures.
Men do.
Painted. I'm talking about
Most-
brown.
Painted toenails have nothing to
Mostly
do.
white dudes do, but some black men get their nose. But I guess what I'm saying is this is not a permanent decision for the child. This is not permanent. It's just something you can do all this all your life. When you turn 18, you'll decide what. But for all we know, she still likes girls. For all we know, she still likes girls. For all we know, she's still a virgin. She might not even be having sex. She might not be having sex. But we okay with our kids. See what I'm saying? Somebody might think that you okay with your 12-year-old son fucking an 18-year-old is wrong. But so you see what I'm saying? We all got our own battles.
Nobody give a fuck about your opinion.
It's like assholes. We all got them.
This is me.
We all got
No
them.
longer a Dwayne Wade fan.
Okay.
That's just me.
Respect it.
I feel as though you allow
He didn't allow
your
shit.
child.
He's just being with his child because at the end of the day, his child can fuck around.
If my daughter, my son come in the house
really
right now, listen what I'm telling you.
He said his son just be dead.
My son come in the house right now and say, "Daddy, at 12, I'm gay.
Yeah, I know.
I want to change my name." I'm gonna talk to you about it first. First and foremost, okay, what made you want to go this route?
Right.
I'm not saying Dwayne Wade didn't. Am I gonna support it? Hell motherfucking no. I'm not. Because that ain't what Rico named you. I'm not gonna support this shit.
So this is how you feeling when they're 12.
And you gay and you running with the Rico, be gay and run with the Rico.
So I guess so your problem is the name. Your problem is the name thing.
The name.
Your problem is more the name than anything.
Man, if you want to be Rico gay, be Rico gay.
But don't be Rico gay.
Don't be trans.
We already got a Rodrigo.
What I need, but just your opinion.
It's another Rico.
That's like a nigga's growing up. You think a nigga's mama and daddy want a nigga out here smoking weed, doing this, but a nigga still did it.
I need another microphone hooked up.
But they love you no different.
It's just
Wrong is wrong. But I'm saying
his opinion. That's his child. Can't nobody tell this man how to raise his child.
They can't.
That's your opinion.
Like Lil Wayne. I mean,
Wayne give a fuck about what we were gonna say about him raising his child.
No, you don't. No, you know what? But you know what else? No. Dwayne Wade should have let it be public for a motherfucker shouldn't say nothing about his child.
You don't give a fuck about
but
that.
as a celebrity though, he actually never, as a celebrity, even if he never would have said anything, all the pictures have shown it.
Yeah.
His life is public, whether he wants his life to be public or not.
Yeah,
but it also is a brave
so it's
for
cool
other
for
parents.
this grown ass man to wear brown gray toenails.
Bro,
too.
he's his own man.
He's the Wayne. He don't care.
Do the fuck he
If
wants.
you want to wear brown, if you want to paint your toes brown, I support you too.
Listen.
Hey, Dwayne
My
Wade
opinion is this.
He
got a whole.
She might be a nigga. We don't know it.
No, she's not.
She might be a nigga.
You know she's not.
Man, always real. The whole house is fucked up.
You know
She might
she's
be
not.
The whole house is fucked.
The whole house is fucked up. What's that
Cause ain't no
mean?
motherfucker gonna sit here and tell me you my woman, you gonna lie. You think me and you have this talk. We married. You are with me telling me to tell my son to change his name.
don't know what.
No.
What the fuck is going on?
Right. Okay, so here's the thing. So let me tell you this though. Okay, so his wife and him live together, and Gabrielle Union's okay with it. Now that somebody said now, because I don't know how true it is, because I don't really know if the mom has actually put it out there, because there's really no definitive. These are videos coming out saying that she said, I need to see her say it. You feel me? Just like the cutting off.
What's she supposed to say?
Apparently she's supposed to have said she's not gonna call him Zaya, and that's fine. That's his mom, and that's fine.
Real.
But that's his mom. But we don't really know if she said that, because here's the thing: she's had visitation with her kids.
You just said she was probably a nigger.
She said
Make up your
no,
mind.
I'm talking about Gabby. I'm talking about his ex-wife.
Got you.
She probably his actual mom. She has visitation with him, so she sees Zaya too, just like Dwayne Wade. She doesn't
What
have
is the
full
nigga's
custody.
name?
Who?
Zaya.
Zaya. Okay, what's his name? He's trying to change it to.
Zaya.
It's Zaya.
Zaya's the name.
Zion to Zaya.
Zaya.
What is the boy name?
Zion.
Call the nigga that around me. Because that's
He
what he
said he wanted to be called Zaya.
He's a nigga. He's not no female. He's a nigga.
And then people,
that's your opinion.
And then people. It's funny because people keep saying something happened in their household, and just because now do I think that sometimes something happens to people to where they do things? Yes, but nothing happened to me to tell me that when I was in 5th grade and 4th grade that boy was cute. Nothing happened to me. I just thought that damn boy was cute.
Right.
And I knew I liked boys.
You never have to explain your straight ways.
Even if it ain't
your binary ways.
Would y'all allow y'all kid to do it?
Yeah,
Fuck that.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie.
You already knew what we was gonna say.
I mean, my child. If my daughter came home right now and said, "Mama," I can talk to and make sure that that's what my child fully wants to do. I have to do that because here's the thing. I'm going to protect my child, and then I'm going to make my house a safe haven for my child because that's my child. I had that child. Nobody else did. And here's the thing. Kids are committing suicide for less. Bullying. I'm not going to be the bully to my child to kill my child.
If he come on with the own money at 12 years old to change his motherfucking name, he can do it.
The name changes.
My money.
It ain't
going to be my money.
He probably
still going to be mad, though.
He might not even change his name on paper. He might have just goes by the name. We don't know if he changed his name on paper. And let's be realistic. These kids have money. These are the wrong type of kids. My child don't got no money. These kids got their own money. These kids got their own businesses and stuff. We're talking about the wrong kids. They celebrity kids. He got his own money. My child don't. My child ain't got no job. His 12-year-old got a job probably or something, making some money. His child probably got a whole savings account. Something. You feel me? My child don't.
Wouldn't you rather be there as a support? So if your child was to come home, wouldn't you rather be there to support them until they're 18, where you feel like, okay, I guess I can support them? Look, mental illness is big with black people, especially with people who got those type of children.
After 18, that's up to them.
I know they're gonna make their decision.
If you come to me at 12, tell me you gay. We're gonna talk.
No, I'm still support the decision.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about the gender reassignment thing is at 18. It's a decision they have to make at 18 whether they want to whether she wants to cut the penis off or not. That's up to them when they turn 18.
Something within that had to happen to you.
Basically, all you do. Basically,
it's not.
You know what I'm saying? Just hear me out though. Don't no man. A man don't wake up in the morning. Today I'm gonna be gay.
But women do.
Trans has nothing
necessary. Already got gay tendencies.
Trans doesn't.
Being transgender has nothing to do with being gay and your sexual orientation.
She might still date girls.
It's gender. It's what you identify with. So if you identify as a boy, if you identify more with a woman, then it's natural to change your name to a female name, which is something you identify with.
What you said at 18, if I don't...
This motherfuckers don't laugh right now. Any of my kids do it, you would no longer be a love lady.
And
I don't give a fuck what you say.
And what you said at 18, though, at 18, I'm still going to support my child in that decision. I'm going to explain to you, I'm explaining to my child, period.
You're gay and you're keeping your name, I'm a supporter.
That's different. We're talking about transgender, being transgender.
Hold on, what you say?
Break down your
Okay, what I was saying is that
break down your support.
My support is I'm gonna support my child from the beginning to the end. There is no stopping. Now, it's my child.
Saying how?
On that specific topic. Not you just gonna support your child, of course.
You talking about on this specific? If my child came home, if she came home and said she want to be Tyrone,
she or he.
She or he.
No matter, just say your child.
So
okay, my child came home and told me that we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna, because I do want to know
what you gonna do. See, he keep going. That's why he keep repeating himself a million times.
That's what you told me to support.
No. Explain what your support is. Don't explain about you going. Everybody's gonna talk to their child. That's step one. We're gonna talk to their child.
Okay.
I want you to break down what y'all support is.
If he wanna get his nails done, go get your nails done, baby.
That's talking about action? You're talking about action. Okay. Let her finish.
I'm going with that.
Because support is 9 times 10. You selling chocolate? Give me 2 dozen of them motherfuckers.
Okay, he wants action.
He
wants action.
As a support.
What your definition of support is?
As a support, but let me be real. My child say I want to wear some crop tops or something. No, listen, baby, because ain't none of my kids are 12.
You're skipping the subject. Go to the topic of what you're on. Don't talk to what she's wearing, what he's wearing.
If my child comes home, and decides that they identify with a different gender, if my child comes home and they decide that, or not decide, but they're sharing with me that they identify with a different gender, of course we're going to talk, but the support after that would be we go to counseling so I can learn more about this transition, because it's not just one person transition, it's the whole entire family. Whatever events and things they want to attend or activities that they want to get into that are different from what's binary, we're going to explore that, and I'm going to sign them up for those things, whatever's going to make them feel most comfortable in being who they are as what they presented to me on that day.
For your viewers to hear that. That's where I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what you, okay?
The last 10 minutes, y'all viewers is not getting that support part.
Well, we don't know. We got to look at the comments.
Well, I mean,
this is the support part. They just hearing back and forth about the sexual part of it.
Which is what we've got to stop sexualizing these children, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, technically, that was my biggest
thing. Who have these kids y'all talking about probably need to hear the support.
Yeah.
Need to know how to support. That's what I'm getting at. You know
I mean,
we were having a general conversation about the debate.
Definitely, especially if you're not, like she said, if you're not in the world, you have to learn about the world, because it's only so much we can learn. So you have to attend stuff and go stuff with, because you're not gonna know that. No. You have to figure out. You have to learn more. You have to educate yourself along with your child. Basically, now you're a parent, and you have to go from this type of parent to this type of parent. We got to learn some things, because I don't know. I'm confused. We got to go together. We got to grow together. Explain stuff to me. See what my child. I got to follow my child. My child's a teacher right now. Because if it's something like that, we're gonna learn together and grow together. But I'm gonna keep it within what I feel like is age appropriate for my child still. Because at 18, my child, I'ma still roll with him. We still gonna go together. We got some more learning to do at 18. 18, we still learning,
because 18 they mature too.
18, you still at 18. I guess you still. I mean, I'm not. I guess, but a lot of people, when people turn 18, it's like you're an adult. No, you still my child. You still my baby. Right. You still my baby. We still got. But of course, as they get older, more subjects come up, like more subjects of sex. Safe sex in the community. And then we really got to dig into the learning. We really got to dig into the. We got to go to different events.
It's a little more innocent, as you're younger. As you get older, it's a whole process.
Come home and has and wants to do in life, you should support it no matter what it is.
Yeah,
I think you should.
Hold on, that's a trick question, y'all. That's a trick question.
What was
it? Yeah, sit down. Don't nobody say. That's a trick question.
Is it going into like drugs? Mama, I want to do meth.
If my child comes home and says I want to be a killer or something, we got.
Mama, I want to kill people.
The support, it needs to be watch how it's explained about supporting whatever topic you want. No, not just the sex topic. Yeah. Because the support thing and how y'all was going back and forth just about sexual part, acceptance part of it, and the love. You know what I'm saying? It's the support part getting overlooked. And then back to the same.
But it starts with the acceptance a little bit.
Yeah,
it kind of does.
In order, so will you support anything your child come home and say they're interested in?
With reason, if they're not out there, like we just said, they're not out there getting strung out on shit and like killing people.
But you don't want your child to commit suicide.
What's the difference between being strung out and being gay? Come on, bruh, you can die.
So that's what I was getting to, but I didn't want to bring
doing drugs, that's substance abuse.
Okay, let's put it like this. Within, okay, I'll support my child with anything within, let's call it legal and not life-threatening. Okay, because AIDS, you can get AIDS from being straight and having sex. So
you can.
Let's be clear. That's something.
Yes, but you risk higher doing it the way you're.
That's true, but they can't help
fucking with black men. Period.
Okay, so if the child comes in and says, "Look, I might not rob a bank today, but can you please get these guns I've been looking at for weeks?"
We're gonna have a conversation.
I said legal and
there's consequences after you ride the.
We said legal.
And how about you not come and talk to me? And don't come and talk to me about robbing a bank because I'm gonna tell them I don't know nothing.
Don't use my name.
I don't listen. Don't tell me you're gonna rob the bank because baby, I want to be able to tell the police I don't know nothing, baby.
But my whole thing, okay, like NeNe, you know how we talking about that, like,
what's up, buddy?
You know what I'm saying, going back. But what about if like off the subject, but not off the subject?
Okay.
About the woman that just got killed, exposing
under my roof.
her cousin.
Okay, now let me talk. Okay, we can talk about that. If you want to talk about that, let's talk about that. Okay. Did you hear about it?
What was that?
Okay, so let me tell you about it. What she asked.
What?
Okay, you ready? I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so.
I'm ready.
Okay, so what she.
Under 18.
So what she said was.
Chicken bone.
No. What she said.
You know he was gay.
But what? See how the story is okay. So there's a woman in I think in Indianapolis or somewhere.
There was a woman.
There was she's dead now. Okay, so what happened was she walked in on a guy that she used to mess with having sex with the male, but the male was also his cousin that he was supposed to be having sex with, and she said either you give me some money or I'm expose you. Well, she exposed him anyway, without getting money, and he killed her. Now, the only thing I see a couple things wrong. Let's be realistic. I mean, you're fucking your cousin. Let's not do that. But did she have exposed him? No. I don't think she should have said shit. Do I think he should have killed her? Hell no. But there's an equal opposite reaction. That probably messed with his mental. He's on the DL. He don't want nobody to know. Who? He probably been knowing he was. But he didn't want to tell society because how society's gonna put that stigma on him.
This is how society acts.
That's why when it comes to men admitting that they like men or that they mess with men or whatever, they're not gonna do it because society's gonna be like, oh, you tripping, you can't like men, you can't do that, you can't. That's why so many men are on the down low, because if you tell somebody that you're gay, they react the way that people react, especially black men. White boys don't care they're gay. They like both. They bisexual white boys.
You got mostly black men that go down penitentiary, become flaming faggots.
What they do it outside the penitentiary?
They do it out. I'm gonna say they do it everywhere.
It's everywhere.
You've been to Atlanta, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Like no, she was. Did you hear the situation though? Basically this girl. Basically this.
More TV than what we ever saw.
And it is. And you have to. And one thing is you have to talk to your kids, because Disney has it. I was watching a Disney show, and you know my daughter already knows what it is because I have siblings that are, so my daughter's open to it and we talked about it, my daughter's like okay, right, but it's on Disney. There was a little boy who was like I got feelings for you. We got feelings for the same boy. Now if you're not my child, you have somebody else's child that's watching this, so you have to kind of. Do I agree with forcing anything on kids? No, but we force kisses on kids when the adults is kissing in TV on kids and everything on there. We do a lot of Disney is just like Disney ain't for kids no more. Because they be tonguing each other down on Disney and doing how much is going. Nickelodeon they do a lot of stuff on these TV shows. Now I'm just like.
The Simpsons.
Would you support somebody smoking milk?
No.
That's what they do.
Now, you talking about, am I gonna shun them for smoking meth? No, I'm gonna hope that they,
for my own values,
I'm gonna hope that they know the risk that they take it.
I know niggas that do AIDS.
I'm
gonna just
hope that they know the risk behind it and pray for them. Pray that they don't kill themselves.
Right. You hear about it a lot more, I guess, on fires than men that be on undercover shit, or you know, them relationships they in that their family don't accept them. You hear about it more with the men be going off drugs and shit than the women. You know what I'm saying? Women be more suicidal, if anything, or be more distance, you know what I'm saying, from their family. You hear more about the drug shit. So the meth and the drug with the time, they go hand in hand with the homosexuality.
So y'all,
most of them guys who going off family, they not accepted by their family, so they be high.
They just be high. Okay.
They turn to drugs as an escape.
Y'all ain't support that. Y'all ain't support that chicken bone.
Get out your spot.
Listen.
That'd be more of the men that don't accept the shit. Like
and you know, but it's funny that a lot of men sometimes say, well, the child's like that because he ain't have his father. It's like there's a whole. Y'all know? Have you ever heard of the princess boy? The princess boy has two parents. A boy, he has a man. He has a father and a mom. And they noticed that their son only liked to wear dresses. He loved his freaking dresses. They wrote a whole book about it. They wrote a whole book about him wearing dresses. He came on. He's been on all kind of TV shows wearing dresses. They supported their child. Now, could it be a phase? Yeah, I mean, it could be. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't. Now, okay, because somebody else put up there.
Who are raised by women today, majority.
But that does not play a role in their sexual orientation and what they identify as.
I don't know, because I have two boys. You know, but I'm like, as far as
it depends on how you. But it depends
on
how you are as a parent.
I don't know.
Feminist shit.
I don't
but look
know
at today's men from the age of like 25 to like maybe 15. They argue like women.
No.
Right? Because they neck roll and raised by majority single mothers.
Any age does that. Grown men do that shit.
Yes.
They do.
We got some whiny ass grown men out here.
They might be whiny. I ain't saying they don't whine about shit.
You go in a barbershop.
It's nothing but a bitch fest in the barbershop.
Yakking like bitches too.
I'm just saying that's not the one component that leads to that. My mom raised us and my little bro is just fine.
I mean, I guess in every situation it's just the same. It's a one-off. Sometimes, then do I think that some women raise their sons, you know, whatever. It's my opinion. I do think some women go overboard with their sons.
Is it babifying them?
Babifying them for one. Like, okay, as a man tells you grow up and be a man, some women are like, no, baby, come here, baby. You know what I'm saying? They do that with some of they don't do that with their daughters. I think if you see it, it's like we treat the opposite child a little different. Sometimes with some parents. I'm not saying all parents do that, but if you notice it, some women baby their sons and tell their daughter, get over there. Like, and just like dads, they try to baby their daughters, but try to raise their son to be just men, macho, and they forget that their sons need loving too.
Like men's not gonna get it anyways. Get the support, get any of that anyways, because at the end of the day, they're not the one who's walking around for 9 months with this, baby. Yeah. And then not only, like I said, it'd be more of the men not supporting their child as far as if he was to be gay.
But you know what?
It's his son.
It's a lot of women it's a lot of women I've seen on Facebook who are just as unsupportive right about now.
I'm about to say it's both ways.
Right now with this topic in particular, I've seen so many women not be supportive of it, and I'm just thinking.
And that's weird. How you are
because you know what, we all wired different, and some women are not as attached to the kids, and sometimes some people in some households they have these strong faith, and their faith put that in them. Church has a lot to do with a lot of reasons why some people are unsupportive.
Right.
And it's just a lot of different. I think it's just simply backgrounds and stuff. There's a lot of people that aren't supportive of their kids. Like they said, listen, I get what they were saying about the support, but now that they come and tell you the truth, listen, I'm gonna support my child within reason. Okay, my child if she wants to dress as a boy or whatever, that's within reason. I'm going to tell you this. My child cannot make any permanent decisions until she is 18. Now, did I mess up and make a permanent decision for her? I didn't mess up, but I got her ears pierced. Who said she wanted her fucking ears pierced?
Right.
But, we do that as
Who
parents.
said she wanted the name that you gave her?
Oh, she can change that when she turns 18. All she wants to. Shit, when she turns 18, you can change your name. And that ain't even permanent. You know what I'm saying? That's not even nothing permanent. You can get your name changed as many times as you want to. But like somebody said, so y'all okay with kids
you can fix ear holes.
So you can let them close up. But she loves her earrings. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But somebody said y'all will let kids get tattoos at 12. No, my child can get a tattoo if she turns 18. Listen, my child cannot make any permanent decision. Just like if she did want.
16 is the age for them to consent having sex with grown people.
It is very weird. But and my child, but I feel like me and my child gonna talk about that. My child's finicky anyway. Listen, I'm so glad I got the child I got because I was worried. You know what I'm saying? My mama probably worried about me. And the child I got, I was like, shit, I gotta have her. I gotta raise her. Shit. My child's finicky as fuck. Like she's complete opposite of me, and I'm just like, damn, really, God, you love me because shit, I knew what I was doing. I was worried as hell. Yeah. And I was worried as fuck. But I just don't. I don't think that, like they said, the whole Dwayne Wade, his son's not gonna get his dick cut off.
Yes, please make that clear. No one's getting their dick cut off.
If he is taking hormone blockers, let's be realistic. Let me tell y'all something. Hormone blockers, once they are stopped, everything reverses.
Effects reverses.
Everything reverses. So he can take hormone blockers if he would like to, just like the transgender kids are doing that.
T-shots.
Transgender kids, and all the kids in the sports and stuff like that are doing that. But I don't think any permanent decision should be made until you're 18 and you're consenting to do that on your own. And I don't have to sign off on it. I want you to be able to go and sign off and say, hey.
I just want people to
you psychologically can't make that decision because you're not psychologically fully developed. And you gotta go through a psych evaluation.
But you're better off supporting your child as they are developing and as they're exploring themselves a little bit more. Instead of like just trying to shut it down and cut it off right at the knees. Right. And then at 18, they dealing with all types of mental issues. They either still trying to suppress it because that's the habit that you put them in, or they coming out full blast and like, fuck my people. My people don't love me, and then that's a relationship destroyed there as well. And I just, in the black community, especially the black LGBT plus community, we need that support. And ain't nobody saying you gotta.
What you do to say out other letters?
LGBTQ.
Okay, LGBT plus.
I think it's like 2 other letters.
I'm good because it's a few letters in our LGBT.
I'm just like for black people, it's like we're not saying you got to like accept it for you. We're just saying you need to kind of accept it for your children because they live their own lives. We're not saying you need to convert and train.
Let's be realistic.
Like ain't nobody saying all that.
As a parent, let's be realistic.
It's your kid. You should want to do anything for your kid.
Kids do all kind of shit, and we cuss them out behind their backs. Just cuss your child out behind their back
right.
every day.
Right.
I mean, because we be like, you know what I'm saying?
Take a pillow and ring it.
I'm pretty sure as a parent, she wants like, you little, you know what I'm saying? But you do it behind, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all do. Some of y'all, I hope.
Some of y'all do.
But you know what I'm saying? Just keep doing stuff behind your back. Pray behind their back. Do everything behind their back except in front. I mean, let's be realistic.
Because when it comes down to it, if they're happy, you're doing your job.
We don't literally accept everything our kids do. Your kids.
My son going to school and acting his ass every day.
Exactly, but them motherfuckers in here will support that any day.
You talk to them about it correctly, and you really
have a good day.
And you really cuss them out, but it's a lot of stuff. We as parents, we got it's hard. It's hard decisions.
And it is not the equivalent of doing drugs. Like, oh my god,
and let's be realistic. I'm gonna be realistic though. Transgender kids have it bad already. Listen,
terrible.
They have a lot to fight against.
Transgender adults have it terrible.
Like right now, transgender kids are fighting the whole sports thing. They have to fight it because I see it. You know what I'm saying? I see it from both sides. I see that there's little girls who are running against biological boys, and they are losing. Mm-hmm. And these biological boys running against biological boys are losing. I think there is an advantage. I don't care if you're taking testosterone or whatever hormone. I think there's an advantage there. I think that co-ed sports should be. If there's no co-ed, then create a co-ed team. Create co-eds for them because I do think there's an event. Man, I always. But
the backlash with that, it would be that you're further separating. Instead of integrating them normally into the rest of society.
In a world where I want everybody to be equal, men are mostly stronger than women. Some of us can whoop their asses though. But I mean, in a world where we made like that, men are just made stronger than us. Let's be realistic. I mean, there's some women that can kick some ass, but I guess when we're adults, that's okay. But I guess for the kids in high school they're not understanding that shit. These little girls are crying. These little girls are breaking down. Just the transgender kids are gonna break down. Right, because
they're just doing what they feel. What feels right for them.
And they're gonna break down on the other end if it does come up that they can't run during these sports. Right. So it's a breakdown. But these little girls are breaking down now. They're going through it. They missing scholarships. And the only reason why I say this, let me tell y'all this. When you get to college, they make you run for what you were born as. Mm-hmm. College does not have the same rules as high school. So now these little girls have missed scholarships you can't get the scholarship because you're not running on that team. It's kind of a catch-22 because this little girl's missing a college scholarship because she came in third instead of coming in first. Which if two of the guys wasn't in there, two of the girls wasn't in there, she would have came in first. They tested them against biological boys. They would have came in last. Now, and since it's like that, I think it's unfair. I think the college should still give us a scholarship if you ask me. Fuck it. I mean, who am I though? I think you should still give us fucking scholarship.
You should still give us scholarship because you make most of your revenue off of athletics. So you might as well just go ahead and give the scholarship, make some money.
I guess her timing and stuff, because I asked somebody, they was like, she can't get. I'm like, that's fucked up. I would still give her a scholarship. The fuck? She still ran her timing.
Right.
She still can beat your girls in the. Fuck it, whatever. But it's a lot. Your kids already got to battle the whole world. I mean, we got to battle the world.
So the last thing they want to do is battle your own damn parents in the household. You gotta have somewhere safe to come home to.
My mama support me whatever I do. If I tell her I'm ready to go be a hoe right now, she supports me in my hoe with
Baby, get those shoes out that closet.
If my daughter turn 18,
go ahead and get them 12 inches, girl.
They asked me if my daughter turn 18 and she want to be a stripper, baby. Not here, baby. You can go. Let's go. Let's travel. Let's go travel.
Let's see the world.
Let's go throw that ass for real, make some money, baby girl. We gonna throw that ass and make some money for real, baby girl. I will be your coach. And
I heard the easiest way to travel is to be a stripper.
I will be your protector. I will block out. I will protect you. We can go together, baby.
You gonna be her bodyguard?
Be her bodyguard because ain't no man touching my daughter. I'm fighting.
You hear that? Action.
You touch my daughter.
Action. You want actionable support. There it was.
So I'm going. If she wanna, if she decides she wants to do it, you know, I'm going. And like my mama, we just had a conversation the other day. My mom was telling me how she used to be like, you can't talk to boys on the phone until you're 16. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to talk. And I was sneaking. I said, well, Mama.
I said, you snuck.
I said, I snuck because you wouldn't fucking let me do it. The hell? I mean, I ain't say fucking, but I'm thinking, I said, I snuck because you wouldn't let me do it.
Right.
Because my daughter the other day was on the phone. She was on the phone with, it was like 7 of them. They did that little iPhone thing. And there was 2 boys on there. Mom was like, is you okay with that? It was like 5 girls and 2 guys, and she wasn't like caking it. My daughter don't even. And so I was like, yeah, I'm fine with it. And I was like, but see, we making it a big deal.
When you make shit a big deal.
I said, Mama, we can't stop talking about it in front of her like it because we making it a big deal. Then she's gonna be like, well, why?
She's gonna get curious.
So yeah, it's fine. Especially I know one of the boys, both his parents.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? I know these kids and they not, you know what I'm saying? If little boy says something disrespectful, I'm gonna whoop his ass with my belt and I'm gonna tell his mama why. I'm whooping his ass. Why I showed up at a house with a belt.
Using the belt, NeNe.
Why I showed up to his house with a belt. But no, it's like I'm not gonna tell her she can't now. Do I want her to have boyfriends in high school and stuff now? Because I don't want her to, for simple facts of there's more shit to focus on than little brat-head ass boys crying over breakups and crying over shit. Because if you make my daughter cry, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Right.
Because who you are. Make my daughter cry and beat your ass, little boy. Our girl, she does. I asked my child because she ain't never told me she liked no boy or nothing. I said, well, shit. I asked, you like girls? She said, Mama. Well, shit, you ain't never came mama say he was cute.
I said, you never said nothing.
I said, you 10. I mean, she's 10, and she knows what it is. So I had to ask her. I just wanted to know, like, because kids can decide that young. Because I knew I like boys, and I asked. She said, no, I just think boys are stupid. Okay.
My 10-year-old got girlfriends.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And so I just asked her. I asked her. We was laughing about it, but she knew I was serious. Like, I'm trying to figure out where. She's like, no, I think boys are cute, just not the ones in my school.
You know what? I asked my son.
Celebrity crushes.
We go together. I said, y'all go together. So where do y'all go?
Where are you going? Where are you going? To the bus stop in the class.
And you better not. And I tell my dad, you better not be trying to kiss on these little boys. They can listen. No, don't.
But they gonna do that anyway.
And they gonna do this. But as long, and the thing about it, as long as you monitor it and keep it innocent, it's fine.
I feel like you gotta educate them.
Kids are gonna do what their kids are gonna do. This my child up there ain't got no little boyfriend yet, because I would have to beat it, you know what I'm saying, a little nappy head little boy up and tell him something, because these little boys and these little girls nowadays are too old. They talking about, my child ready to go to middle school. She ready to go to middle school. So
breathe.
We gotta
breathe.
Right now she doesn't know what sex is. I've asked her 1,000,001 ways.
Oh, that's really great. Talk about that.
Well, listen, nope, we gonna talk about it before she gets there.
My mom talked my head off about it, and she took the condom, put over her arm.
We talking about it the minute when she graduates in the middle of the summertime. We're going to sit down. We're going to go out to dinner and all that. Because I think the cycle thing is coming too soon. I'm scared. Her attitude's getting worse. And I'm only scared for that because, you know, when you got a child like that, y'all sink and then y'all already kill each other. That's the only reason I'm scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's the time I have to talk to her. Because middle school kids are going to talk to her. And I refuse for y'all kids to teach my daughter anything about sex when her mama's a whole. Listen, when my daughter turned 18, she's getting her first toy from me. Matter of fact, she's gonna buy her toys for me. I'll probably still be selling toys. she wants to sell toys, she can sell toys too. I'm starting a business for her. But
I'm about to say, good to go.
But I have to talk to her before anybody else's kids get to her. Right now, she's still with a group of friends that are innocent, and I'm
you said that before.
It.
Yeah,
I love her friends because they're innocent, and then like one of her friends is my mom's friend's daughter, so I know her too. I know her mom. It's like it's refreshing that my child chose good friends. And when she is ready to have a boyfriend, you can have a little innocent little boyfriend or friend that's a boy, because we're not focused. Listen. Matter of fact, get 3 of them, because we're not focusing on one boy to break your heart. You're going to break hearts. I want some nappy-headed sons to break my daughter's heart. So if my daughter's a player, I taught her, okay? I'm sorry. She can be an unplayer when she can be an unplayer. She can hang the code up later. When she gets old. Yeah, when she gets older. Because, and I learned a lot of people, what I noticed is I did my shit backwards. When I was young, I was out here playing these hoes. I got older, I settled down. Most people was young and in relationships and they missed some shit. I still got pregnant young. Don't do the twisted. I ain't say I missed that much. I got pregnant. But like a lot of people, a lot of people was locked down in relationships and they couldn't do shit. Right. So I was a player when I was young and I started there when I got older. So I'm gonna tell my daughter, I'm saying, play, have fun when you relationship. I'm about to say, play it for me was recent.
These little 13 and 14-year-old running around her pregnant.
Hold on, we ain't say already. That's scary.
That's right.
And you know what's funny though? But you know what's funny? The look, Zaya can't be Zaya, but we accept teen pregnancy so easily. Now, am I gonna shun her? If my child get pregnant, am I gonna shun her? No, because I'm gonna have to talk to her better. I'm gonna have to support her through that too. But it's amazing what we accept and what we celebrate compared to what we don't. We gotta accept all across the board.
I honestly think a lot of the confusion across the board, like a lot of the men's confusion, like where they're getting angry, or a lot of people, they're just misinformed as to like sexualizing the kids, like sexual orientation and gender identification. Mm-hmm. Because like homeboy in here, his biggest hang up was like, you can be gay but don't change your name, and it's just trying to like get across to him that like,
I should scared the fuck out. I'm about to get off it. We over our time. I'm about to get off this.
So yeah, trying to get across to him that ain't nobody. She identifies with being a woman. It has nothing to do with her sexual orientation, and I think a lot of people get that mixed up. And then you're sexualizing them too, and it's just kind of like you got to stop.
She might still like girls. Exactly. There's a whole transgender couple out there. I think she's a trans man, he's a trans, and they still date each other.
Right.
And the man's pregnant right now.
I have a friend too.
But the man got pregnant.
Not the pregnant part.
By the girl in their relationship, but they're both trans. See?
Yeah.
And they still like the opposite sex.
Yeah, but they get, I don't know.
Quit meddling with everybody's life. Worry about your own kids.
That's the whole basis.
I'm hanging.
Don't worry about them. Don't.
I didn't say nothing about this damn raffle and shit. I forgot. I forgot. That got to be the most tired motherfucker on earth.
I cannot.
I feel sorry for these kids though. Damn.
NeNe, come say bye in my mic. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the AMIRA Show. We are done with the conversation. Oh, Lord, we are tired. We going home.
Oh, shit.
Thank you for tuning in for the collaboration, our monthly collaboration, the AMIRA Show with NeNe at Nite. You will catch us next month in the middle of the month because we like it in the middle. You feel me? Find me at the AMIRA Show. At the one AMIRA Show.
Find me everywhere.
Find this bitch everywhere.
NeNe
at Nite.
I'm everywhere. Nasty NeNe.
Nasty as fuck.
March 14th, find me. Paint and sip. March 14th, it's my birthday.
Birthday, bitch. And you can come paint me. What's up?
She's going to be one of my nudes.
Nude. Did you get any other nudes?
I don't know. You probably the only one.
Okay. I feel that. Yay. All right.
Thanks for being the one who's gonna get naked.
Y'all have a great night. Bye bye.
Okay, I'm gonna go live one more time and do this ticket thing. Tell them how to do it.
You're gonna do one more? Okay.
Yeah,
get y'all tickets, honey.
Get your tickets. Bye, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in.
I think I'm gonna do a raffle. A raffle first, then I'm gonna give away tickets.